Hey everybody, this is Donna from Tarot. I'm popping in real quick just to tell you about something that I'm doing, and if you'd like to do this with me, I encourage you. Every year it seems like I gain weight from the fall through February, and then starting in March, I lose the weight for summer. And this year's been no exception. I've put on like 15, 20 pounds, and I feel like I even look about 20 years older than I did in the summer. Clothes are snug, nothing's fitting, and I'm not going to go out and buy clothing just because I've gained weight. That's bullcrap. We're not doing that. So I'm going to call it a body restructuring program, but it's basically, I guess, weight loss or whatever, but it's to be healthy, and it shouldn't be difficult. So I'll tell you what I'm doing in addition to try to stay active and do things that'll keep me in motion and going up the stairs instead of taking the elevator, stuff like that. The only thing I would park, if I go to a store, I'd park at the very end of the parking lot, but the only thing is, being a single woman, it makes me a little nervous. Plus I don't want my vehicle being out of the eyes of the public. I park my vehicle in the front so that people are less likely to try to break into it, less likely to try to mess with me, because the more people that are walking by, hopefully, the safer you are. But if I was in an area where I felt super, super safe, then I would park my vehicle at the end of the parking lot so I had further to walk. That would be something to, put you in motion. How to lose weight? I'll show you the diet, and then I'll tell you real quick what vitamins I take if you really give a rip. But I portion out my food in these containers. It's a canning jar, actually. It's a jelly jar. So what I do, I'll buy grilled chicken strips, Perdue. For the diet, I take out carbs, sugar, dairy, carbonated stuff. So like this morning I had my coffee. Whatever. I had it without any kind of creamer, milk, or anything like that. I've been putting International Coffee flavor creamer in it. This morning it was just black coffee. That's kind of difficult to do, and I'm only gonna have 1 cup. Normally I kind of especially on days off, I kind of really overdo it with the coffee. So let's see, no sugar, no carbs, no nothing breaded, no deep fried anything, none of that stuff for 30 days. And it sounds hard for some people, but it's actually, just stick with your self-discipline. 30 days will be here and gone before you know it. So what I do, I get salad mix, fruit, and chicken strips, and I portion out into these jars. I'll take a piece of fruit, I'll put in some salad mix. If you just can't resist using any kind of dressing, try to go with I don't know, red wine vinegar or something like that. Nothing creamy or oily if you can resist it. Olive oil is one thing, and that's fine. So if you're going to use salad dressing, then you want to take your fruit and put it on the top. If you're not going to use salad dressing, then you put your piece of fruit on the bottom. And then you put, this is buffalo chicken, but I do whatever kind of chicken strips, organic chicken, and you portion them out. And if you're somebody who's vegan, then obviously you're not going to use meat. You'd use maybe a little container of mixed nuts or trail mix without M&Ms, no sweets in it. Damn it. Okay, here we go. So this is one small meal. It doesn't look like a lot, but trust me, it's plenty. You'll do this, I normally eat 3 or 4 meals a day, technically. So I'll eat 5 of these. In between, I'll snack with carrot sticks, small baby carrot sticks, or celery sticks if I get hungry. Just have 1 or 2 so you don't feel hungry. And then mixed nuts, a little container of mixed nuts. Don't overdo it with anything. The split second you no longer feel hungry, because that's the key, is you're hungry, you just want the hunger feeling to go away. You don't want to keep eating until you feel stuffed. So as soon as that feeling of hunger goes away, stop eating. And do this for 30 days. At the end of 30 days, you're going to look and feel completely different. And in fact, I challenge anybody who wants to do this challenge with me. It's not really a challenge, but anybody who wants to do this with me, I would love for you to share pictures of before and after. I forgot to take a before picture. I weighed I'm 5'4.5". I weighed myself this morning, but I did it after breakfast. You're supposed to do it first thing in the morning before breakfast because that's your true weight. So I think it was like 153 or something like that. So I'm probably about 150. But it would be nice to go back down to like, I don't know, 130. That would be good. 135 would be good even. So that's what I'm doing. Oh, and I take vitamins. If anybody gives a damn, oh, don't drink fruit juices. Fruit juices are pretty much all sugar. You're just going to hate your life. You're going to keep gaining weight if you do that. In fact, you'll probably put on more weight. You'll think, oh, I'm being healthy. I'm drinking fruit juice. And then you can't get rid of the weight, or if nothing else, you gain more and you think, well, this isn't working. Yeah, because it's all freaking sugar. No fruit juices. Sorry. The only sugar should be from something like raw fruit. And don't overdo it with that. If you cook for yourself, like this morning I cooked I sauteed an egg in a cast iron skillet with olive oil. I mean, I didn't even put any salt, pepper, or anything, and it was just a sauteed egg. But that is healthy. That's your protein. If you don't eat eggs, then just whatever, vegan substitute. Just think low carb, low sugar, or no carbs, no sugar unless it's natural sugar. No creamy crap. The less processed the stuff, the better. I take, I don't know if you really want to see my vitamins, but I take a multivitamin, which I just ran out. I got to get another multivitamin. I take B complex, chromium picolinate if I'm working out. That's to keep water in your muscles. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to hold that thought. I'm going to call it out. So I have glucosamine, super B complex, turmeric complex, collagen, CoQ10 for your brain, D3 for your bones and to ward off cancer, calcium, magnesium, zinc, biotin, milk thistle for gallbladder if you get older, and I've been taking SAM E for mood, if you can hear me. I've been taking SAM E for mood during the wintertime because I get, I guess, seasonal affective. The lack of sunlight, it does kind of affects my mood. So just to stay up and not get cranky or depressed or anything, I take that during the darker months. And then in the summertime, get out in the sunshine. Don't burn if you can avoid it. Just get a little bit of sun. And I use, to keep my spirits up, I'm gonna be using Jergens Natural Glow Self Tanner. It's a lotion. In fact, I've used it on my face, and I can clearly see my face is much darker. My chest and face are darker than my hands right now. So in the summertime, that won't be an issue because I'll be driving, and the sun will be beating down, and my hands and arms will be darker. But what else? That's basically it. Just stay hydrated. Oh, stretch. Make sure you stretch. I live out in the country, Northern Virginia, and most people I tell to stretch, they just kind of let it go in one ear and out the other. And then years later, as they're getting older, they're getting hips replaced and shoulders replaced and all kinds of crap, and they become like the bionic woman or man. I have zero interest in doing that. If you don't stretch, you're going to end up finding yourself walking up and down the steps looking like you're dodging landmines. Don't do that. Stretch. You don't have to be like all fancy with it. You just, stretch until, it slightly hurts a little bit. You know how to, if you don't know how to stretch, just stretch in any way, shape, or form until until it slightly hurts. That's it. That's the key. And you stretch your arms, your legs, your back, and just do it gently, but do it every morning and try to do it every evening. Especially if you're going to do anything that's strenuous. Do it right before doing anything strenuous and maybe even right after. You will feel so much better. And stay hydrated. Stay hydrated, stretch, eat this kind of diet, eat healthy, don't do the carbs, don't do the sugar, make sure the protein, you're getting healthy proteins. Healthy sources of protein that are not meat are like beans, nuts. They're both good sources of protein that are not meat related if you're trying to get away from meat. Obviously you want to avoid pork if you can because it's a fattening kind of meat. Chicken, fish, if you feel, and that's the other thing is like what kind of fish, preferably not farmed. But this is the quick and dirty. Like I'm doing the Purdue shortcuts because I'm kind of busy. I work a lot. I just don't have the time or energy to do a lot of cooking. Or meal prep. But what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, because I have like a 40-minute commute to my benefits job, so there's that. And then the chopped salad mix, you can do it all from the organic aisle. You can do it like this. I think this was probably Dole. I don't know. It's non-brand probably. Fruit mix. Maybe they did it at the store. Who knows? But one piece on the bottom, some salad mix, and then the grilled chicken strip in the top. Eat your chicken, eat your salad mix, eat your fruit. That's your meal. No ranch dressing, no blue cheese. Don't be doing that. If you can stick to this for 30 days, I guarantee you'll be thrilled with the results. And in fact, maybe at the end of the 30 days, do a little self-tanning, use whitening strips on your teeth, whatever makes you happy, get your hair done. Man or woman, it doesn't matter. You're going to be thrilled at the end of 30 days if you can stick to this. And it's okay if you cheat maybe once a week. Once. That's okay. If you do fall off the wagon, just get back on and just keep working at it. But the reason I'm doing this now is because, I follow, phases and timing indicators. For example, the best time to reduce or get rid of something is when the moon is decreasing in light. Well, we had, a full moon, I think, yesterday, the day before. So right now the moon is decreasing in light. It's March 1st. Perfect timing. So if you decide to do this in the next 2 weeks, you'll be doing it when the moon's decreasing in light. You'll be much more likely to be successful. Otherwise, it's like an uphill battle. When you try to start something, to get rid of something, or to stop something, but you do it when the moon's increasing in light, you'll notice it's hard as hell to accomplish. But when you do it when the moon's decreasing in light, it just seems effortless almost. Not completely, obviously, but it's a hell of a lot easier. I think that's it. I know there's probably something I forgot to mention. I'm going to miss cookies. And so if you live with somebody who is going to try to sabotage your efforts and they're going to fill your fridge full of sweets and crap, you're going to have to dig deep for that self-discipline. Because there are going to be people who, for whatever reason, don't want you to succeed. I don't know why. And sometimes they're not even aware that they're doing it. They're not even aware that they're sabotaging. You're not self-sabotaging, but they're sabotaging your efforts, and they may not even be aware they're doing it. But if you have people who are not going to be on board with you, and they're going to be eating Pop-Tarts around you and cake and asking you, don't you want some of this pie or this cake or these cookies? Just politely say, no, I'm good. And if they keep on, are you sure? Are you sure? No, I'm good. And just don't get mad. They probably, if they are aware of it, then yeah, you could have a reason to be mad. But if they're not even aware they're doing it, it's pointless to get irritated or pissed off at them, because you can't get mad at somebody for their unconscious, their actions, unconscious actions. If they are consciously doing something, then that's different. I think that's it. I'm gonna miss ice cream. I like all the stuff, like all the stuff that's bad for you. I've been indulging in. I've had ice cream, fast food, the French fries, the fried stuff. I put cheese on my eggs in the morning. There was no cheese on the eggs this morning. I had 2 eggs. I use olive oil instead of butter. So basically no dairy, no sugar, no carbs. Healthy proteins, lean everything. Nothing deep fried or breaded. The processed food, no, it's a Sara Lee lasagna or whatever the crap, whatever it is. None of that packaged crap, none of that. No sandwiches, obviously. You're going to have to, if you have a sandwich, you're going to have it in a lettuce leaf or just whatever goes between the bread. Toss the bread. No chips, no pretzels. Pretzels are not healthy. I know you think, oh, well, I'm snacking. It's a healthy snack. No, it ain't. Pretzels are not a healthy snack. Don't let anybody convince you they are. That's cheating. I think that's it, man. I'm stalling saying because I'm trying to think of anything else that I could tell you. I don't add sugar to anything anyway, and I don't use salt. As far as condiments, I put mustard on things. I use vinegar. If you're somebody who loves ranch dressing and You love ketchup. Just remember, ketchup is full of sugar. It's full of sugar. It's a sugar bomb. So ease up on the ketchup. No ranch, no dairy, nothing fattening. 30 days. I can do it, and I'm going to do it, and you can do it too if you really want to. And I think that's it. I'm going to be doing a reading for Taurus next, but I just wanted to pop in and give you a heads up on what's going on. So I've aged 20 years since last summer because of this extra weight, and I see it and I feel it, and I'm done with it. Spring is coming, and I'm gonna look and feel better, and I'm damn sure not buying new clothes just because I outgrew the other ones. Fuck that. We ain't doing that. That's it. That's all I got. Oh, you get used to drinking water, tea with no sugar and cream, and coffee with no sugar and cream. No fruit juices. Got it? Good. All right. Love y'all. And Taurus is up next.